Hello guys, welcome to another 1 minute. That's better. What is going on, guys? How are we? Welcome to another there we go. Welcome to another YouTube video from myself. This time I'm going to be talking about social acceptance, I guess. This is just going to be like my thoughts, obviously, my opinions on the whole social acceptance standpoint, I guess you could say. It's like, why do we as human beings, why have we found ourselves in a place where we have to be socially accepted, I guess. I don't know why I keep like looking away from camera, looking back into camera. It's what we see as being socially accepted, and in the day and age we're in right now, why do I keep doing this? I don't understand. But yeah, why do we feel like social networking and like your Instagrams, Twitters, YouTube, Facebook, so on, so on, so on, why is it so important to our self-worth, I guess you could, well, is what I'm saying. I need to stop looking over there. I'm going to focus on not looking over there anymore. Roll the intro. Wow, that is so basic, that intro is. And it's like, I just love it. I'm just happy that I made it myself. Obviously it could be made so much better, so much cleaner by other people, but I'm just happy that I've made myself an intro, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going to talk through a few points on why we actually feel like we need to be socially accepted, I guess you could say. Let me bring you in a little bit. Not that much. There we are. The first little bit I'd like to touch on is like, is social networking destroying our future, I guess you could say? Of like, we're all so wrapped up in each other's like following, likes, like social media influence. Is it destroying like our future? Like the amount of people that don't have like school grades and stuff, and I know that they're not essential for like adult life and stuff, but the amount of people now that look at like up to YouTubers like Casey Neistat and Pia McKinnon and all sorts of these different big YouTubers, are they just thinking that that's what they could do for a career, and it's not really like letting them blossom into I don't want to say a real adult because I feel like that's coming across the wrong way, but is it holding back us as a society? Because obviously it's like when I was a child, like every lad when they was like 5 to 8 wanted to be a footballer. Now we realise that it's not achievable when you get to about 10, 11, 12, 13. If you're not already in an academy in like the roots of a football club, the odds of you becoming a professional footballer is very, very slim. Whereas YouTube, anyone can just make a YouTube account, anyone can just upload a YouTube video, anyone can make a Twitter account, so on, so on, so on, so on. So where are the boundaries on when kids nowadays when am I gonna realise that I'm not gonna be a YouTuber? You know what I mean? Like, there's no boundary, and is it destroying like future politicians and all these other like key jobs to keep our like environment? That's not what I'm looking. Economy flowing, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. Is because everyone cares more about their social media following than they do about real life, I guess, and you get a lot of that from like people's Instagram posts, and it's like fake. It's like a fake reality, you know. The reason why I've always played video games and stuff is because it's a fake reality. It's an escape. It's better than the life that you live, for the most part. Obviously, recent years I've not felt like that. But when you're a young kid and you want to just get away from the world, it's perfect. You know what I mean? You just put your headset on and you just immerse yourself into this environment that's not real, that you don't understand. No. That you understand more than your actual life. Like, I started paying taxes and paying rent and stuff. I couldn't do it, like, personally. I mean, I did, but I found it so hard to, like, save money. I still do find it hard to save money and stuff. But in a video game, you don't have to worry about any of that. You're stress free. You know what I mean? You just all you have to worry about is what's going on in the game, and that's probably like a key thing of like social networking, like PlayStation and Twitter and stuff, where you get to escape reality for that brief amount of time. That it's addictive at the end of the day. Like, you see people on their phones for like 5 to 7 hours a day of just refreshing the same page that they've already looked at. Like, I do it myself, and I'm trying to get myself out of that habit, out of that addiction of like, when I upload a video, I'm refreshing it every 5-10 minutes, like wondering how many likes I've got, constantly pushing for more likes and stuff. And not only is it for my own like self, I'm trying to think of a word like this. Not only is it for my own self, like, recognition, I guess, but I do it because it's exposure. You know what I mean? I want my numbers to be good. I want my views to be good. I want my likes to be good. I want my watch time to be good. And is there at a point where I'm so addicted to just refreshing my YouTube channel, refresh, same as Twitter. Can't I tweet out? I'm checking it. Have I got any likes? Have I got any favourites? Have I got any not likes and favourites? Any likes? Any comments? Any retweets? Like, these are all little things that they must release, like, some sort of endorphins in your head that make you feel good about yourself. Like, people that post Instagram photos of, like, a holiday that they had, like, 4 months ago. I've just done it. I've just uploaded one because it made me feel good about uploading it. And I can't get away from the fact that you look at someone else's life for an Instagram account, then you it's not a reality. You know what I mean? You want what they have because their life looks perfect for an Instagram page. You know what I mean? Like, we can't deny that. Other people's lives look incredible through a lens, I guess you could say. And everyone wants like a perfect, happy little life, but I don't think that the way to get it is looking through other people's social network, looking for your own social network, looking at how many followers you've got, how many likes you've got. Obviously all that stuff's like a bonus, and it makes you feel good about yourself if you've got X amount of followers, so on and so on and so on. But is it really like destroying like the future of our generation, if you know what I mean? Like, I speak to my little brother, and he's like 14 now, 15. His name's Jack, and like, he plays his Xbox all the time. I think he's stopped now in the past like year or so, but there was a point where he would literally get home from school, play his Xbox until 3 o'clock in the morning, go to bed, wake up, go to school, repeat on a cycle. And I had a stage where I was like that when I was like 15, 16, where all I'd want to do is just sit at my PlayStation and play. I'm really grateful for my mum for like not letting me do that and making me get a job and stuff, because I wouldn't know what money was worth. I wouldn't know what living on my own was like. I wouldn't have met like Emma, and obviously wouldn't have had Oscar and stuff. So I think people need the right push in the right direction to realise that like there's more to life than just a social network. And actually, who am I to sit here and say that to people that I've never even met for the most part? But it's like very tricky for people to understand like the difference, I guess, of like, you see it all the time. Like, people will talk like reckless online, like on Twitter. You see it all the time where people will be like being cheeky, I guess is like a nice PG way to put it. In real life, you don't get away with that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, people don't understand that there's no respect when people talk to each other. Like, when the people are, excuse me. When people are arguing and stuff, like I can't express the amount of times where I'd play a video game on Call of Duty and I'd beat some kids, yeah, and they would start ripping into like Emma and Oscar, or they'd just whack off my internet. If that sort of stuff would happen in real life, you'd hit off the wrong person, like you'd flood the wrong person's IP, you'd say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and they won't take it. You know what I mean? So there's such like a disconnect on like social interaction through a social media platform that they don't even understand like the difference between like how to talk to people in a normal manner. And that's like the biggest disconnect that I've seen from like a human society to an online community, I guess you could say. But where does it stop? Where is social media going to stop? Where are we going to get to in 5 years, in 10 years? And is it going to just all fade away and then we have like the next best thing? Like we've gone from MySpace, Bebo and MSN to Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, you know what I mean? Like Facebook was fading out as far as I know. I didn't use Facebook for years. I've recently started using it again to promote stuff, but where does it end? Are we going to be living in a world where we just pawn some classes and command a robot to go do our shopping for us? Well, we already do that with our shopping. Where's the internet going to take us? It's like, it's such a scary thought on how far technology's come along in the past like 20 years. Like the first ever mobile phone I had, I was like 13, 12, and it was a Nokia 33. No, what was it? It was like an orange and black one, and it was fucking awful. But you look back at that phone now and you compare it to like the latest Samsung or the latest iPhone or anything like that, and these phones now, they're incredible at what they can do. It's mind blowing on all this colour that you've got, all the apps you've got in your phone that you'd never have back then. You'd have text messages, calls, games, settings, and that would be your phone book. Like that would pretty much be your lot. So half of me is like excited to see where it goes, and then like the other half of me is kind of on the edge and like a little bit scared, I guess you could say, because like people that were born from like 1990 to like 2000 I guess, like in that 10-year gap, like so many things have changed from us being children to like being adults, and especially like for the early 90s kids, it's mind blowing how like a lot of kids don't even understand anymore. Like you speak to most kids now that was born like 2000 afterwards, and you ask them what a vinyl is, they wouldn't even be able to tell you. You ask them what a videotape was, or a video player, they would just think it was a DVD player. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy how much times have changed, and it is like social media like corrupting the way that we're living. Is it I think it's like a fact that more people are depressed and like so on now than they have ever been, and I think that personally, I think social media is like a huge part of that. Who knows where we'll be in 10 years. I look forward to seeing it in a small way. Thank you for watching. I know I've ranted on a little bit. If anyone's still here, you are the guys, alright? Or girls. You know, it doesn't really matter. But thank you all for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new. And I forgot to say, you know what time it is when I'm doing one of these videos. 1:45. Thank you all for watching. Don't be strangers, guys, alright?